Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/PettyRevenge. In today's episode, ruin my wedding to propose? I'll ruin your proposal. He lied to me, so I left his number everywhere. Want to steal my customers? I'll point them right to you. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Ruin my wedding to propose? I'll ruin your proposal. Throwaway account. I, 35M, have a young brother Todd, 29M, who had a complicated birth and had to stay a month in the ICU, and because of that my parents have always doted on him and almost denied him nothing, even if it was to the detriment of my sister Abby, 32F, and I. My brother drinks in on the attention and has on more than one occasion made himself the center of attention at either my sister's, or a cousin's special event. Because of this, Abby and I have a strained relationship with Todd and our parents. Unfortunately, Todd met and fell in love with Lucy, 24F, who announced her own pregnancy at the baby shower my mom held for Abby. When I proposed to my wife Michelle, 30F, I just wanted to elope, but she really wanted her family to be there, so I invited my family out of obligation. While out, my best man Jim, 35M, noticed a receipt from a jewelry store slipped out of Todd's pocket. Jim confronted Todd about this, which led to an argument. Jim told me everything and I told Todd that he was no longer going to be a groomsman because I knew he was going to propose at my wedding. Todd cried to our parents, and which led to a blowout. In my parents' eyes, since Todd never admitted that he was going to propose to Lucy at my wedding, I was unfairly judging him. I refused and brought up Todd's past behavior. My parents couldn't refute this and got Todd to agree to not try anything at my wedding. This wasn't enough to convince me to let him be a groomsman, but I warned him that if, as a guest, he'd try anything, I would make him regret it. Fast forward to the wedding, and surprise, Todd walked over to Lucy and proposed to her during Michelle's father-daughter dance, and did it in a way so that everyone would notice. Cue my revenge. Jim and I had hired a woman to pretend to be Todd's side piece, who cornered Todd and Lucy and claimed that she was pregnant with his baby. Todd denied this, but when she called his phone, I gave her his number and messed with Todd's phone to incriminate him. It didn't look good. Lucy threw the ring back at Todd and left in tears. When Todd saw the smile on my face, he knew that it was me, and I didn't respond to a single call/text from him or my parents until after the honeymoon. Lucy has thrown Todd's stuff out and has been denying access to their kid. Todd is furious and is demanding that I clear his name. I sent him a text saying that I had no idea what he was talking about, as well as a screenshot of a bill for the wedding, and gave a vague message demanding reimbursement for half of the wedding costs. Michelle knew the whole time what I was planning and gave me the green light after Todd ruined her moment with her dad, so I felt pretty good, but now even Abby thinks I went too far. He lied to me, so I left his number everywhere. I've been dating this guy I really liked for 3 months. I was happy and I thought things were going great. Eventually I kinda just started feeling like he wasn't being honest with me, so I wanted to end things. Every time I would bring up my concerns, he assured me it was all in my head and I needed to relax. He had at least 2 chances to leave me alone. Even though I liked him, I just couldn't shake the feeling. The day before yesterday, he showed me something funny on Facebook he posted, but when I went back the next morning I could send it to one of my friends and it wasn't there. So I started searching him under a different name, and I found his real Facebook with all the pictures and videos of his actual long-term girlfriend in another state. He looked very much in love and I was very disappointed because I never knew and wouldn't have stayed around if I would have. And I gave him chances to leave me alone. So yesterday I spent all day signing him up for everything I could find that asked for a number. Cat facts, weather updates in different states, car insurance quotes, life insurance, Bible verses, coupons, everything I could find. His phone will be so full of spam. Then I posted screenshots of our conversations all over, their pictures together from as recent as the night before. And I took out his name, so the number was visible at the top. He was so mad at me. I have never done anything like this before, but for years men have been lying to me, breaking my heart, making me feel stupid, and it hurts, and I just snapped. But I do not feel bad and will not apologize. Want to steal my customers? I'll point them right to you. I am a hairdresser that rents a booth in a salon, as do all the stylists that work there. The owner of the salon is one of my best friends, so after closing the salon that I operated for 20 years, I joined her team and am really happy. I have a wonderful clientele with the exception of a few, which I'll get to in a bit, and get along great with my coworkers except one, Kate. She has a grating personality, and for the most part, I can just let her comments roll off my back. She doesn't have a clientele, which leads to her having way too much free time, which she uses by pestering the rest of us while we are with our clients and butting into conversations that should be private. Recently, I had two of my clients tell me that when they called for appointments, they were told that I didn't have time for them and that Kate would give them a discount if they came in with her instead, but they would have to come in on a day that I wasn't there, so that my feelings wouldn't might get hurt. Well, that a load of caca, because everyone in the salon knows that if I don't have an opening for someone when they call, they are to take down the name so I can call them personally to work them in. When I confronted Kate about those instances, she just shrugged and said that I was too sensitive, and besides I was too busy, so she was really just helping me out. On to the petty revenge. I have a few customers that I have been trying to get rid of for years. You know the ones, they are never happy, always late, don't tip, and generally a pip. I decided that if she wanted my customers so bad, I would feed her the ones that I wanted to get rid of anyway. So when they had trouble getting in with me, I would tell them that I was booked out for months, but they would be really happy with Kate. She told me yesterday that she didn't know why all my B*TCHY customers were her problem now. My days are better, it's a bit easier for my customers to book with me, and she is always in a bad mood for having to deal with unhappy customers so much of her day. Plus, a couple of my other coworkers have started doing the same. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.